Hi everyone, it's Miss Katz, and today we're going to do a little bit of review. Now, I know that some of you, and probably most of you, know what nouns and adjectives and things like that are, but I really want to make sure that everyone has a solid understanding of these. So, we're going to use some examples from Home of the Brave, which is the summer reading, and I'm going to go and review right now what each part of speech is. After that, I'm going to ask you to participate in some activities that will ask you to identify those parts of speech and create your own. Okay, so let's get started. Nouns, right? What are they? Well, as you can see here, we have a dog and a hamburger. Maybe those are nouns. Let's see if we're right. A noun is a person, place, or thing or idea. Most times it is tangible, meaning that you can touch a noun. Other times it is intangible and you cannot touch it. So things like emotions or an idea that's in your head, you can't touch that, right? So that's intangible. As you can see here, we have a ball and the city of Boston. Those are nouns. Then we have verbs. So what do verbs do? Well, that's exactly the problem or the question, right? Verbs do things. So a verb is a word that tells us what the noun is doing. It's an action word. To do something is to use a verb or to do a verb. For example, to read, to run, to juggle. Those are all verbs because you're doing something. And it could either be a person, place, or a thing that does something. Next, we have adverbs. These are a little bit trickier than verbs and nouns and adjectives, but I'm going to talk about them really quickly here. These words describe a verb, an adjective, or another adverb. It answers the questions how, where, when, how much, and how often. For example, the students were studying. How were they studying? Quietly. When were they studying? Now. How often were they studying? Always. Do you see what I mean? It's telling us about the verb. Okay? If I said her jacket was pink and used an adjective, I could say, how pink is it? Very pink, right? So that's how we use adverbs. Finally, we have adjectives. And these are the describing words. They describe nouns. So they describe places and people and things and ideas. Adjectives can tell us how big or small something is. It can tell us the color of something. It can also tell us how a character acts, what their personality is. For example, pink, the ball is pink, or the dog was small, or the dog was large or enormous. The little boy was angry, or the character was angry. The young girl was caring or affectionate. These are all adjectives and they describe the noun, whether it's a ball that's pink, or a dog that's large, or a boy that's angry, or a girl that is caring or affectionate. So now that we've discussed these in length, I hope that you have a better understanding of parts of speech. And if this was just a review for you guys, that's great, because now you'll pass with flying colors for the next few activities.